Hello, all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to take a look at some nickels from 1946. And we'll kind of flip this one over so you can see the year. We'll leave the other ones facing the other way. So there it is, the 1946 Jefferson nickel or 5-cent coin. You see over here it says, "In God We Trust." Back here in back of Jefferson it says Liberty, and then the year 1946. And this coin is a nickel coin, copper nickel, and that's why it's called a nickel sometimes. But as you can see, it's actually a 5-cent coin. And this is the back of it. It says E pluribus unum, has Monticello here, and the words Monticello underneath, 5 cents in United States of America. Now, these coins in 1946 were a big change from the year before, and that is because during the war years from 1942 to 1945, the U.S. Mint needed nickel for the war effort, and so they took the nickel out of the coins and produced these coins like these ones here, which see the mint mark for the Philadelphia Mint up above it. If you see the mint mark above the coin, you know that it's one of the war nickels, and it is a nickel made of silver, copper, and manganese with no nickel in it. It's about 35% silver, and it's the silver bullion value alone of these is about 85 cents. That's not the case in 1946, however. In 1946, they reverted back to the old mint marks, and as we showed you, there's no P on here. If you magnify it, you see there's no P for Philadelphia, just like there hadn't been prior to 1942. These coins first came out in 1938, and they were made until the year 2003. Prior to 1938, of course, we had the Indian head nickel with the kind of a conglomeration of different Indian chiefs put into one engraving here. And on the back, we had the buffalo. This coin was made until 1937, and this is actually, I think, a 1935 version here. Let me see if I can find another one. Yeah, here's another of the 1935s, and you can see it says it right under there. That was not silver either. So in 1946, the war's over. They go back to using nickel, and they go back to putting the mint mark where it had been originally. And so this one is a D here for Denver. This is an S here for Sacramento. And this is a blank here for Philadelphia. At the 1946, you would have thought that they would have put out a tremendous number of these coins, and they did. They put out about 214 million between the three. 161 million at Philly, 45.3 million at Denver, and 13.5 million at San Francisco. Prior to that, though, in 1945, they had also put out a tremendous number of nickels. So in 1945, they put out over 200 million of the nickels was silver. So if you can find a 1945 with the P on the top, that is a nickel that's worth probably a couple bucks. If you find the 1946 with no P or the D or the S, those are nickels that are probably worth anywhere between 25 and 30 cents, maybe a little bit more if they're in much better condition than this. But these nickels here are probably in the 25 to 30 cent range, and you probably should pay 50 cents or so if you really need to get one. But if you wait, you can probably get it for less than 50 cents many times. All right. Well, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.